By Saturday morning, the Two Eagles gas balloon team will be back on the ground.
If all goes according to plan, Albuquerque pilot Troy Bradley and his co-pilot will touch down in Baja California tomorrow. Action 7 News reporter Aaron Hilf has the details and for the first time spoke to the wife of the Russian pilot on board.
They took off nearly a week ago from Saga, Japan. On board the Two Eagles balloon, Albuquerque pilot Troy Bradley and his Russian friend and co-pilot Leonid Tuktayev. The two men, working with a mission control team at the International Balloon Museum, have surpassed both the distance and duration records and will soon land in Mexico.
The conditions down there seem ideal for our planned trajectory to land on the west coast of the Baja Peninsula.
It's a historic flight, breaking records that have stood for more than 30 years. Tuktayev's wife and daughter made the trip to Albuquerque from Moscow to welcome the pilots back. Leonid's wife Irina says her husband surprised her with the idea. She says the pilots met while Leonid was taking part in the America's Challenge race at Balloon Fiesta years ago. She says Troy put a lot of trust in Leonid by asking him to be a part of this record-breaking flight, and while she has a big fear of flying, she's proud of her husband's accomplishment. Irina says now that this mission is wrapping up, she's worried the two pilots will come up with another idea and take off once again. In Albuquerque, Aaron Hilf, KOAT Action 7 News.
Could always fly back, I guess. Mission control officials say Two Eagles should land around 9 tomorrow morning.
Well, the records broken by Bradley and his partner were both set decades ago by a legendary Albuquerque pilot. In 1978, Ben Abruzzo and his fellow pilots were the first to cross the Atlantic Ocean in a helium balloon, going from Canada to France in 137 hours. That set the record for the longest flight.
Yeah, they were invited to the King's Palace over there and the White House, and a congressional coin was struck, and there was just this huge aftermath that no one had really conceived.
In 1981, Ben wanted to cross the Pacific. A nasty storm hit on the way into California, leading to a rough landing. Just ask KOAT Chief Meteorologist Joe Diaz, who jumped out of a helicopter just to score the first interview with the crew. The flight gave Ben Abruzzo the distance record. Ben Abruzzo was killed in a plane crash 30 years ago, but his son says if Ben were still around today, he would be happy someone had broken his records. Well, the world records are an exciting development in the ballooning community. To read 5 things you need to know about the historic flight, go to KOAT.com or to the KOAT mobile app and look in the features section. And join us tomorrow for Action 7 News, more in the morning, starting at 6 a.m. We'll have live coverage from Mission Control as Two Eagles prepares to make its record-breaking landing.